still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have curved that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
No.
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
There are.
If you never asked Mom about what you used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I.
Well, he took that literally. Loot. Rawhide.
That wheel is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
What? Oh.
Looks like the path continues on the other side of that geyser.
Oh my, that looks I like that. We can go up there. Oh, I don't want to climb. Let's just explore. Oh, it's one of these chests. How do you activate this again? Especially when I need to clear or something. Okay, so there's one there. And the last one is that bird. Nope, that was just an innocent bird. Probably up here. I did not fucking do that.
Looks to be an artifact from the Dwarven Resistance. Brave Mars Brasser, father of a few dwarves you may be well familiar with. Rock
Chest is mine, boy.
Better in his hands than
Yeah.
out in the open.
Apple. What does that do? Oh, it's health. It's health. And the other one is a red apple, right? And that gives us rage. I'm remembering now.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he
No.
was a part of the rebellion here.
They never met,
It's
boy.
certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
The fuck is that? Shoot again. Dumb little rodent. I'll shoot again. Boy. Where's it at? What the hell?
Behind you! Look out!
I can do it. Let me try there. Okay, you know what? There's way too many.
Behind you! Look out! Nisa! Behind you, mother!
What's I can parry? Okay. No. There we go.
Last one.
What? Okay. Bitch. May I please get my chest now? Where'd the boy go? Hello, boy. I love calling him that. I know they don't. He doesn't say that anymore, but I miss hearing it.
Okay, there's gotta be some way to turn the wheel up here.
We could just like move it ourselves. No, we're strong enough.
Oh, there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Oh wow, nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it. I was thinking, because it's so warm, maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Thimble winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Thimble winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
That's cool. One of those things. Grab it, boy. Looks like water. Let's go here first.
Watch your left!
Me and my boy.
Find you! Look out!
Combo, bitch. Woo. Easy combo, boy. I didn't mean to do that, but fuck it.
Those things are everywhere. They cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
Ah, it's a puzzle. I see now.
gate's coming down.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
What do we get there? Like a holy chest. How do I get there? Did I pass it? Okay, we're going back. I just ran into this. I think I passed it. I want that chest. Can I go to this bridge? Can I go under the bridge? No. Fuck it. I guess we're not going for the chest. Just wasted my time. It looks really nice though, that golden chest.
It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth? Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir. Nista! It's too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
It's a rat.
Gotta get behind it. But how? You did it. Let's see what it drops.
Oh, it gives the valuables.
Halfway there. There's gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gate.
There.
Perched up high! Knock him down! It's down!
We have this loot. Get your ass over here, boy. What? Oh, now you're done. Dumb beast.
Think you can uncover that geyser from here?
No. I cannot, boy. Okay. Alright, I have to hit B. It's just B. I wonder what I have. Oh, it's the other one.
Oh, I think I get it. If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel. Hey, nice one. Can you see anything from that block?
I phrase it, yeah.
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Funny axe.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and maybe
Mom?
about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right. That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are
Atreus, look ahead.
too? Wow. Now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body, and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
Wild that for us, though.
I should
They are
return.
scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Oh no.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
Ooh, just
Is that a statue of Odin? You must really love it.
Or fear him.
what does this mean? Why is that up? Okay. What the fuck? Watermelon.
Sindri!
Hello. I'd return your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something.
Thanks
What?
for grabbing that for us.
My shield?
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow! Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things, in action. Whew.
Oh, that's what the barrier down there was for.
Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say, Ski Alpha. Ski Alpha. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlers in need of a lair.
How was I supposed to know they were there?
Left side, brothers!
Okay, so, Sterling. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern? The sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, no? For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other doors around here.
Another of Cavassier's poems.
And what does that poem say? Nothing. Yeet. Oh.
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh, yeah. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever heard one.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well,
Probably 'cause
everyone's hiding
Tyr's
on this
here.
side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Is this something you're made an example of? To keep the rest in line? Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Come on, boy.
Lad, join them!
Look, over there. Could you maybe...
No! Thank you.
I'll break in there and I'll rip you apart if you don't open the door. We come from down here? I feel like we did. I don't know how. Yeah, we did. I don't know why I just had memory loss.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to very subtle means of resistance.
No rats. Just leads back to here. We'll just break down one of these doors. The hell do we go? Am I blind? Oh.
Oh, wow. Sindri wasn't kidding about the structural sensitivity.
Okay.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Yeah, point.
It's kind of true, though.
That's him.
watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song. That alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river.
Thanks, man.
Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
No.
I wish to hear of this mess.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head, I've got skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Let's do it. Where are we? Okay, well, we gotta go this way anyway, so.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
What is that?
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Oh. I see.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Really, if Sindri made it sound like Derlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel. I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
We'll go to that place after. We're gonna go to the mines, I guess.
So, which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
That took forever that time.
dwarves didn't like working for Asgard.
I didn't mean to
Just
do that.
quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Wait. That doesn't work? If I do that, right? If I do it there, would that be better? Let's go through it. That's so stupid. But no. I don't want to do the story. Let me go. Actually, no. Fuck it. Let's just go this way because we can go back, right? Fucking asshole. Golden chest.
Whoa.
Accessories.
The Yggdrasil seems
Glimmer.
Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
You didn't have fun? Well, anyway. We should look for the other half of the sea. Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads. Great. Now we can make it across.
Right flank!
More riches. What the fuck is that? That big mama?
They just keep coming!
It's a bear trap! Spawning a little witches like there's no tomorrow!
For her, it will be so!
Wanna go, big boy?
Behind you! Another ring! To the left! Behind you! Incoming!
Big mama. Fuck.
Brother, get up!
There's so many little ones. Oh, I like the way this looks. This screen looks nice. That's our first death, everyone. Technically second, because of Thor. But that's our first death. I guess it's our first death because the game's too easy. Checking. Damn, it takes a little while to load in. My PS4 is on fire. That might be why.
They just keep coming.
It's a bear trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
It will be so!
More wretches on your left.
There we go. Fucking big beast.
Wretch on the left.
Bitch.
Behind you! Incoming!
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
Blades of chaos.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so.
What a rude bastard. How could he do that to the dwarfs? I don't sound good at all with that dumb accent. What was that? Oh wait, I don't need that. I'm out. Where's the loot that was dropped over here? Is it up here? Okay, did it just despawn? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
Geysers, but huge. I don't see it. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention, so.
Looks like your axe is due for some attention.
It probably is a due for some
Wow.
attention.
It seems useful.
Oh wait, yeah, we want this. Just in case we die. So all effects.
I'll take him.
I like it. I like the armor. Beefy.
Hey, What happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
An ass.
Be
I
safe.
love Kratos. No, I didn't mean to do that, asshole. Okay. Upward. Hell yeah.
This axe just keeps getting stronger.
I did not mean to upgrade the wrong one. Where is mine?
By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs in the bay, could you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting.
Okay.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Incoming! Above you!
Watch your left! Nightmare!
I hate those fucking nightmares.
Behind you! Look out! On your left! Right side, brother!
God, they're relentless, dude. They won't stop and they don't stop coming.
Look!
What the fuck is that nightmare?
Behind you!
Impressive!
Fuck, he blew up to get me this low.
One more to go.
We did it and we almost died like what, 5 times? Not that many times. There we go. Do anything else? You have everything for these weapon blades. Lash. A timer for that? Oh, that is how you do it. So let's get this out of the way.
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Where's the last one? Okay, so there's one there. Where the hell's the last one? What the hell? Oh. Maximum rage. The horn.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Could have went right. They didn't really.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. We need...
What the fuck?
I need to set right a very old
Do not touch my boy or me, mortal.
Behind you, father!
What good's a shield if you're not going to use it? You won't be hearing any more from those brothers.
Shit. Region. That could be crazy. Okay, so we need to get to the other island. Get a key.
Behind the door.
A prisoner. Of sorts.
The tear. Kind of funny. She was just behind that door. Let's see if we can upgrade. I suppose we upgrade our weapon, our chaos blades, when our axe would be better in this area. Which was kind of funny. You throw my axe a lot.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
So technically he did it good? Kind of. I mean, not the best of goods, but he did it good, so.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't... Ugh.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gotcha.
Pantry. Thanks.
Not quite right. One less feathery spy.
It's gotta be the right spot.
Those barrels smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Damn, okay, I thought one of them was alive.
I think we could break through the ground here. If you found a high enough place to drop from. Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye. Impressive.
Are those subtle?
That should help.
Oh, they go all the way. Oh my. So we found something with the found the puzzle with the treasure, but now how do we get up? Ah, I see. Okay. Not you. Oh my god!
I can reach it there.
I didn't know I could go all the way up.
Yeah, that looks right. Wasn't so hard.
Checkpoint. Could be a boss or something up here somewhere.
Brother, that groom's found a perch on high. Behind you!
Get fucked. Oh. Let's go. It's a fucking axe to the face, yeah? Not really the face, but you get the man.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
Kratos is speaking
about
straight
your
up
brother?
facts and
The
knowledge.
Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.